The school band is comprised of middle school students and high school students, but it always has the same maximum capacity. Last year, the ratio of the number of middle school students to the number of high school students was 1 to 8. So I'm highlighting this because it's important for a couple of reasons. One reason is because it gives me my ratio. That's one thing. And the other reason it's important is because it tells me that we're talking about last year. All right. However, this year, the ratio of the number of middle school students to the number of high school students changed to 2 to 7. So these problems can be tricky because we are looking at a before and an after, and then we're also looking at two different groups, those groups being middle school and high school. So let's focus on one thing at a time. Let's look at last year. So I will write last, and I know that we are talking about middle school, so we'll do M for middle school, and high school students. The ratio of middle school students to high school students, according to the story problem, last year was 1 to 8. So my tape diagram is going to match the ratio, which is simply 1 to 8. Hopefully that's 8. Okay. And we also are talking about this year, and we know that there was a change. So this year, the ratio changed from 1 to 8, which is what it was over here on the left side, 1 to 8. This year, though, it looks like it's 2 to 7. Again, the reason why I'm drawing the tape diagram in such a way is so that it matches up with the ratio that's given in the story problem. Whoops. Okay, so if 18 middle school students are in the band this year, so this tells me to focus on this year, which is right on this side of it. How many fewer high school students are there in the band this year compared to last year? Well, let's figure out how many students are in the band this year. Um, they give us some information. The problem gives us some valuable information, right? It says that there are 18 middle school students. So I'm looking at middle school and I'm looking at this year. And I know that I need there to be 18 of them. So if I have two boxes and I need those two boxes to equal 18, what number should go inside? Well, that's 9. So once I decide that a number or a value goes inside of a group, that number will go inside every single group we have in the story problem and in the tape diagram. So everywhere we have a box, we fill it with 9. Okay, so let's look at our question. Um, how many fewer high school students are in the band this year compared to last year? So we're talking high school students. That's here. How many are there? Um, how many were there last year? So we're comparing last year to this year, and I see 8 groups of 9. So I know that 9 times 8 is 72. That's how many high school students there were last year. However, this year, I've written 9 7 times. 9 times 7 is 63. And I need to know the difference between um, this year and last year. So if I'm looking for the difference, I'm just subtracting. And I know that the difference is 9.